Okay, I'm gonna start with basics. I'm gonna start kindergarten. This right here is a brake. Where's that brake going? It's going that way. It's called a directional. You don't need a book. Dang it. You don't need a book to tell you which way that stick's going. It's common sense. Anybody can do that. Okay? Now we're gonna get up here and we're gonna see some shit, okay? And I'm gonna explain to you why they did it and what the reason was for. Okay? So I don't kill myself walking up the hill here. Okay. This right here. Baby talk. Tree bows over. Twisted here. Comes out. Comes right across through there. And what do you know? There's a bend right there. There's a break right there. Okay? Now, that right there is a marker sign. Okay? You come over here and, oh Lord have mercy, you got a stick, you got the tree bent right there. And you got this break over top of it. Purpose? Hold it in place. It's directional. But it means a couple other things, depends on how you word it and how you figure it, okay? Now, you start noticing I got bends all the way up through here. Okay? You got one right there. Look at that. That is twisted. It is twisted this way. Okay. You don't need a book to read that. You don't need a book to figure that out. Damn, folks, it's called common sense. I can study and study and study. It don't mean a fucking hill of beans. You've got to get out in the goddamn woods and observe, study, touch, feel. Put yourself in their shoes, in their feet. And you will start to see. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at that. That's coming down toward me. Okay, and there's another one. Yeah, that's the same tree. Comes down right there. Comes down. We back it up here. Comes down. Go up. It comes all the way out right there. Okay, you got this tree right here. Bent. Is it the wind? No. Why is trees bowed this way? But yet you see trees up in there bent this way. You got trees going that way, and you got trees going that way. Must be a crosswind. No, the wind blows from right to left. Common sense. If the wind hits 80 miles an hour, it will bend the trees and won't make them stick, but they'll bend. Now, if you're on the side of a mountain and the wind constantly blows one way, yeah, you're gonna get the trees standing like that. But we're not deep in the mountains. We're off the main road, off the coal roads. You know. I mean, it's so freaking simple, folks, you know. You don't need books to learn how a tree acts, you know. Trees have different textures. You got soft trees, like this right here. This is a sassafras. See how that bends right there? You let go and it'll slowly bend back up. You take this right here and you bend it. Okay, now watch. Boing. Now, can the wind make that tree stay like that? Only if it's a constant 100-mile-an-hour wind, 24/7. That's the only way it can do it. You know? I mean, I see structures, bent tree structures all over the goddamn place, you know? I done got fired up now. I'm gonna start going off. And I won't give a shit, who cares? I'm just getting to the point where I got a lot of aggravation to get out. Okay, here we go. Look at this. This tree is healthy, as you can see. But why in the world did it bend? This tree was snapped. This right here happened probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And it's still got enough gumption in the ground to keep make it look good. But it was not naturally bent like that. It was pulled like that. It snapped. It is a marker. Okay. Now let me continue on. Look up in there. Look at all the shit right there. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. And I am hearing bipedal walk right over there, right now. I'm hearing crunch, 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 crunch. They're over in front of me, about 30 yards down, and they're cutting across. They're following me right now. But let them follow me. I'm good. Okay, you know, but like I said, you know, these trees, everything has got a purpose. And books do not teach you how to read a tree. What makes a tree bend? Why it makes that tree bend? Well, you've got to study in nature. You've got to understand why they bent that tree. You've got to understand what was the purpose of bending that tree, or breaking that tree and twisting it. Everything has got a meaning. And in Sasquatching, everything has a meaning. You learn. I'm learning. Break, point it, going up that way. They're over there right now. When I walk, he walks. When I stop, it stops. And he's in the thick. And I smell him. He's right over there. He's right there. Within between 10 and 2 o'clock in front of me. Okay? Let him follow me. That's cool. That's what I want him to do. Okay? You got... Okay. Well, I mean, just look, you know. You got... Look at that. You got shit everywhere. Like... Let's pick a good one here. Ah, okay. Let's go here. Let's see if the wind did it. Let me see here. Oh, what do you know? You got a tree bend. You got another one coming across there. You got one broken across there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a shelter, folks. It's a partial shelter. You can see where something was laying right in there. You got that limb comes over this way, over here. You got this stick right here, here. You got this little piece right here, underneath of it. You got that stick right there. You got the other stick right on the other side of it. You got that piece right there going up. Got that tree going up, holding it that way. Okay? And you got that one that goes all the way around. Okay, this is a shelter. This is a preformed shelter. Okay? And that's what you got. And that means that they stopped and rested. That means it's a fucking shelter, folks. It's common sense. Let me see here. You see, it don't look like much from when you get away from it, but when you get up there, you see a structure. You got trees bent this way. Look at this. Real fresh. I'm talking real fresh. Look at that. That was just done not too long ago. Okay? Osio, iya, niha. Osio, iya, niha. Hushka, yate. Okay. Now look at here. Going up through there. Woo, trees are being bent everywhere, you know? I wonder why. Maybe the wind blew them like that. I doubt that. Look at this one. Under. This was done with an axe or a hatchet or something. You could tell. Look at that. Some idiot was chopping. But fortunately, I can tell the difference. Right over here. Right down there. Look at that. Boom. Structures. Damn. Ain't that a miracle? But like I said, folks, Whoop! Whoop! Like I said, folks, you don't need a book to tell you what things are. God damn. I mean, if you were studying something that was already known and discovered and everything, and everybody knew anything about it, that's cool. Look at this right here. You got one going up. You got one going over. You got some coming this way. You got some going that way. You got this right here bent over. Boom. Broke right there. Just look. Right there. What do you see? You see an X. Damn, ain't this a miracle, folks? We are discovering for the first time without reading a book. You don't need a fucking book to Sasquatch, man. If you got to read a book on learn how to read bear tracks, how to read deer tracks, well, that's okay if you're out in the woods for the first time and trying to learn something about nature, that's fine. But when you've been out here for so many years doing this, and you've got to read a book on what to look for and how to look for it, you ain't that bright. I mean, it's cool to study, you know, if it's something that you're interested in. Becoming an expert does not mean read a book. It means get your ass out in the fucking woods, understand it, look at it, touch it. Look how they bent it. Like, let me give you a good example here, okay? Let's see here. Let me give you a real good example here. And this is a second grade level that I'm talking about. Let me find something real good here. Let's see. I want to give a good example. Okay, let's do this right here. Let's make this as simple as possible. See that broken tree right there? That broken tree. Right smack in front of me. Right there where I'm zooming in. Now, if you look on the ground, oh, Lord have mercy, there's a fucking trail. Which way it sticks going. Jesus Christ, and I had to read a book to learn that. You bend this right here. Okay, this is a softwood. Okay, common sense. You bend it. What you're doing is you're stretching. Get this back here. You're stretching from here all the way up to here. All right, you're stretching. You know, like a rubber band. From here to here. My finger is, it's like winding in a boat. You're drawing it inward. Backside is outward, underside is inward. You put enough pressure, you will stretch the outside and you will contract the inside. And that way inside will stick closed and the outside will stay stretched because you don't stretch the fibers, you know. Just look everywhere. I mean, you can see shit bent everywhere. Now people say, oh, that's weather doing that. Really? They're not being bent downhill. They're being bent from, let's say 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Okay? This is coming, let me zoom this in. This is coming like this, okay? The trees were coming, all right, here's the slope. The trees ain't pointed downhill. They're pointed from 7 to 1. In this case, from 1 to 7 on the Cypress Ridge, coming downhill. Down here, you got trees being pulled uphill, like this one, uphill. Damn, it takes a book to tell me that. You know, I've got squatches in here. I've got bear in here. I know fucking bear tracks. I've been seeing them all my life. I've seen squatch tracks. I have saw squatch tracks. Oh, wait a minute, one more. Look at this. Look at this right here. Oh, what do you know? You got one right there and one right there. Bent like this here. Ooh, wow. And right next to it, guess what? It goes from left to right. Oh shit, it took a book to get me to learn that. Yeah, I'm raising hell. And I don't give a shit who knows either. You know, I'm getting sick of people, you know, saying this and saying that, you know. Yeah, I pissed Daniel off. I did it on purpose. For the fact is to make him learn to understand how he words stuff. I mean, I'm not pissed off at him for what he said. I am aggravated at the way he said it. And I put a plan together to piss him off and get him to start raising hell back. And he says, no, like he's got one out now called Invisibility or something else like that. And I can agree with some of the stuff he's talking about. Because a squatch is not paranormal. A squatch is not an alien. They are flesh and blood. When a squatch turns invisible, what's he do? He steps back in the brush or he moves behind a tree where there's a lot of cover. And sometimes he could stand right next to the tree out in cover and you could walk right by him and never see him. Gee, it took a book to tell me that. You know, look at this. Just walking. Boom, what do I got? Right here. You look down there. Look at that. Yeah, let me zoom in and let you look real good. Look at that. You got two trees going from right to left, uphill, and right below it, you got an X. Oh my God, it took a book to tell me that. You know, everybody's got their own theories to turn them on. Mine is getting out here doing it. I might have a 9th grade education, but goddamn, I'll tell you folks, I know my fucking shit. Most people don't know it. I'm known all over the fucking world, man, you know. And I'm not saying I'm the best researcher in the world. I'm not the best person to talk to sometimes. But people get my point more when I talk to them and teach them through my talking. I do it two ways. I could put it in a school form of this is how you do it in school. Now you take and you put this over here and you draw a line, you do this here. Bullshit. I don't do that. I teach by making it a story to a point. When you motherfucker still follow me, man. He's over there out here. Now, I can't walk down the hill that way and go around the field. I'm just going to go straight down because he's going to stay in the woods and watch me. And I know he's there. He knows I'm raising hell, so he's keeping his distance, which is good boy. You know, but come on, folks. You got couch potatoes. Like yesterday, I read a comment that was on my YouTube that when me and Daniel interviewed Connie Fox. That motherfucker don't know his goddamn ass from hole in the ground. Well, I don't believe this, I don't believe. Who gives a flying fuck what you think, buddy, you know? I took up for Connie. Connie's a researcher and she's a dear friend of mine. And I don't like people fucking with my people. I consider her my people because she's one of the ones she's like me, she gets out there. And she puts the foot to the ground and she goes. And that's good. Whoop! Whoop! Dori tishidowa, oichiguatsu. Okay, be an asshole. They ain't gonna say no. They ain't very vocal in here. Now look at this here. It's just some little shit, you know. But is there a purpose to it? Maybe. Maybe not, you know. But when you see a structure, don't read a book on what that book, what that